At this point, I think when you left yesterday, we had the defense had rested. At this point, the state has the opportunity for rebuttal. We had to wait a little bit till this morning. What we'll do is we'll start with the state's rebuttal. If you want to call your first witness.
Thank you, Your Honor. State calls Investigative Sergeant Rich Amundsen.
Do you solemnly swear the testimony you give in this matter shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
Good morning.
Morning.
Can I have you state and spell your name again for the record?
Richard Amundsen, A-M-U-N-D-S-E-N.
And Sergeant, I'm going to hand you another stack of documents, and we'll go through them one by one, okay?
Okay.
Sergeant, do you recall during Ms. Dikeman's testimony yesterday that the bag of pills that we've been discussing in this matter may have been placed on or on top of her clothes hanger?
Yes.
And when you were processing the scene, did you have the opportunity to observe the clothes hanger in her bedroom?
Yes.
If I can have you look at Exhibit 154, Sergeant, can you please identify what we're looking at here?
This is a photo from Miss Dikeman's bedroom showing the clothes hanger rack storage shelf.
And from your review of that photo, is it in the same location as it was when you processed the scene on the 11th of February, 2023?
Yes.
Is it a true and accurate representation in that photo?
Yes.
Your Honor, I'd move for the admission of Exhibit 154 and request to publish, please.
Okay.
No objection.
You received? Go ahead. Publish.
Let's switch to my computer, please. Sergeant, can you tell us what we're looking at here?
To orientate yourself, these are the French doors that go into the living room. Miss Dikeman's bed would be right in here. And then in this corner is that clothes rack with hangers here and here, and an area to store things above it.
Thank you. I'm going to have you look now at Exhibit 155. And before we go through this, do you also recall over the last few days there being testimony about the pictures Ms. Dikeman was taking around 9 p.m. on the evening of February 10th?
Yes.
And was there discussion of whether or not Ms. Dikeman had makeup on in those photos or was using a filter or things along those lines?
Yes.
I can have you now look at Exhibit 155. Is this another Cellbrite extraction report from Ms. Dikeman's iPhone extracted on the 13th of February, 2023?
It is.
And is this specific report related to the photos Ms. Dikeman captured between 9 p.m. and approximately 9:30 p.m. on the 10th of February?
Yes.
Given your review of this data, is it a true and accurate reflection of what was on the Cellbrite extraction for Ms. Dikeman's phone?
It is.
And Your Honor, I'd move for the admission of Exhibit 155.
No objection.
Received.
Sergeant, does this extraction report identify that there were 41 files contained in this portion of the extraction?
It does.
And from your review of this report and the data, does it appear that the phone is capturing both the full-size image and also a thumbnail image when we're pulling the information in this report?
It does.
So when we're looking at the overall total of photos actually captured, does it appear that there are about 20 photos of Ms. Dikeman captured in this time period?
That is correct.
If we look at entry number 1 in this report, Sergeant, can you please tell us what the capture time is for that first photo?
February 10th, 2023 at 9:02 and 42 seconds p.m.
And then if we look at number 39 on page 10 of this report, what time does it indicate that that selfie or photo was captured?
February 10th, 2023 at 9:20 and 14 seconds p.m.
And then if I can have the Elmo, please, I'm going to republish Exhibit 254. Sergeant, is this the photo that was testified to as being sent to Mr. Suarez by Ms. Dikeman on the night of the 10th of February?
Yes.
And if we look at entry number 18 on Exhibit 155, does it indicate that the file name related to this image is IMG_0549 period HEIC?
Yes.
And what is the capture time of that image?
February 10th, 2023 at 9:16 and 31 seconds p.m.
I can have you now turn to Exhibit 156 in front of you. Do you recognize this exhibit?
Yes.
Is this one of the selfies captured by Ms. Dikeman during the period of time we're talking about right now?
Yes.
And if you can, while we're identifying this, refer to report 150 or Exhibit 155, Sergeant. Does this photo have the file name IMG_0541 period HEIC?
Yes, it does.
And what is the capture time related to that image?
February 10th, 2023 at 9:02 and 42 seconds p.m.
And is this information, including the contents of the photo, true and accurate based on your review?
Yes.
Your Honor, remove the admission of 156, not requesting to publish quite yet, though.
No objection.
Received.
If I can have you then turn to Exhibit 157, Sergeant. What are we looking at here?
This is another selfie that Ms. Dikeman captured on February 10th of 2023. This time she's wearing glasses and makeup.
And if you refer to Exhibit 155, specifically entry 38, does this particular photo have a file name of IMG0559.HEIC?
Yes, it does.
And what's the specific capture time related to that photo?
February 10th, 2023 at 9:19 and 12 seconds p.m.
And based on your review of the information, is the content of the photo and that creation data we just discussed true and accurate?
Yes.
Your Honor, I'd also move for the admission of Exhibit 157, not requesting to publish quite yet.
Objection.
Received.
Now on to Exhibit 158, Sergeant. Can you please explain to us what you're looking at here?
Exhibit 158 is the two photos I just discussed side by side on the same sheet of paper.
And is the information contained, including the content of the pictures and that file name and capture time, true and accurate based on your review?
Yes.
Your Honor, I would move for the admission of Exhibit 158 and request to publish.
Objection.
Receive, publish.
I would switch to the computer, please. Okay, Sergeant. So these are the two photos, 156, which was captured at 9:02 p.m., and then 157, which was captured at 9:19 p.m., correct?
Correct.
Okay. And what facial features, based on your observation, do you see differently in these two photos?
To start with the one captured at 9:02, you can see how Ms. Dikeman's hair isn't brushed out, more stringy. You'll see that there's no eyeliner between the first photo to the second folder. It appears her skin tone is more leveled out. Then she's also got lip gloss on in the second photo compared to the first photo. You can see here that Ms. Dikeman's hair has been brushed out and is on now the left side of her body compared to more on the right side on the first photo.
And that second photo's capture time is 9:19 p.m., correct?
Correct. And the most obvious is obviously she's got glasses on compared to no glasses.
Thank you. And that 9:19 capture time is about 3 minutes different from the capture time of approximately 9:16 that we saw in Exhibit 254, the photo with Ms. Dikeman and Brantley, correct?
Yes.
Thank you. I have nothing further.
Redirect, or recross, or cross,
Simeon.
excuse me.
Yeah. All right. So, Sergeant, I want to look at 154 again. My copy of the state's exhibit. It looks like there's a flexible fabric shelf system in that photo. Is that correct?
I'm not sure, but
I have one of these in my closet, so I know what this looks like. Let me zoom in on it. Kind of looks like it's kind of hanging, and the shelves are sagging a little bit.
yes.
The only empty shelf on this unit would be the bottom one. I can zoom out if you'd like to see the top.
Yes.
Don't see any hangers that were apparently knocked over from taking a bag off of the top there.
No.
Let's talk about the pictures. Sergeant, would you agree with me that everybody takes pictures that they don't necessarily like, or say, I'm going to delete this one of myself?
Sure.
And Ms. Dikeman, in some of those earlier pictures, would you say looked a little bit haggard?
Yes.
Like maybe she hadn't been feeling well?
I don't know how she was feeling.
And the photos that she was sending to Mr. Porfirio were the touched-up versions. Is that fair to say?
I don't see anything where a filter was used to touch him up. I think her face was touched up.
Yep, that's what I meant.
Oh, okay, yes.
Where presumably if Ms. Dikeman's trying to impress her date, she's going to take the picture where she looks good and send it to him.
I would assume so.
And just looking at some of the photos here, I'm going to bring 158 up to you because I'm not sure the glare really.
He has it in front of him.
Oh, sure. Would you agree with me, Sergeant, that some of the same facial blemishes appear on both photos?
Yes.
In other words, she has a cold sore or something above her lip.
I don't think it's a cold sore. It looks like a freckle or something.
Same thing on her cheek there. Looks like there's either a freckle or something else.
Yes.
Okay. I was not a makeup expert until yesterday, but does it look to you that she applied foundation?
I'm not a makeup expert either.
Okay. And just looking at the earlier photo here, Sergeant, the 156. We can actually see that Ms. Dikeman does appear to have eyeliner on, just maybe not applied as consistently. Can you see that?
I can see her bottom eyelashes, but it doesn't appear that there's any eyeliner on there compared to 157.
Sure. I'll just walk up to you for 156 here. And again, I'm not sure the glare will capture this on the Elmo, but do you see eyeliner or what appears to be eyeliner on the bottom of Ms. Dikeman's eyelids?
I see black individual eyelashes.
I'm going to try and publish 156. It's glossy, but we'll see what we can. And I'm going to zoom in on her eyes. Can you see the shade underneath? I guess that would be her right eye.
Yes.
You see the shade under portion of what would be her left eye?
I can see what you're pointing out, yes.
And does it appear that there is, I knew the word for this yesterday, but the makeup that you put on top of your eye lids?
I don't know.
Mascara?
Your Honor, I'm going to object to this. I don't think he has a frame of reference for what her eyes look like with or without makeup based on this photo. I mean,
No, he's saying he doesn't know makeup,
Okay,
so
yeah.
I'll sustain the objection.
It's apparent to you that Ms. Dikeman was trying to make herself look cute to send a picture to Raphael?
asked and answered, Your Honor.
Yeah, sustain.
That's all the questions I have.
All right, any redirect?
Very briefly, Your Honor. Investigator, was the testimony we heard from Ms. Dikeman that the bag would have been placed up high out of the reach of children yesterday?
Yes.
And is there a flat surface on top of that clothes hanger?
Yes, on top of that clothes hanger, there is a flat surface and there's other items on top of it as well.
Thank you. Nothing further.
Any recross?
Sergeant, do you still agree that there's no way to determine whether or not that bag was actually there on February 10th on top of the shelf?
I do not know that.
Nothing further.
Anything further?
Not on that, Judge. Thank you.
All right, you step down when I hand us the exhibits.